Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Taurus, as always, this is a general tarot forecast for the month of February. So if it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign. While I'm shuffling the cards, I'd like to invite you to check out the Candle Boutique. The link is below. It's intuitiveclaritycandles.com. I did just put out all of the aromatherapy collection that I just created. I have one burning behind me, and it is fabulous. So just check it out. There is a coupon code link below. Also, if you want your own personal intuitive clarity reading, just shoot me an email and we will work through that. That is below as well. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's happening for Taurus for February 2019. Of course, we'll do clarification, numerology. All right, let's see what's happening here for Taurus. One. Great. So, Taurus, you're going into the month of February with the energy of one. New beginnings, new opportunities, some changes, some things that you might just be starting. All right, whatever the heck that might be: love, money, work, relationships, family, friendships. All right, so let's do some clarification. Wow, Taurus. Holy cow. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups. All right, that's it straight up. But we are getting it reversed. And then we get the Crossroads. This, by the way, Taurus, is out of my Fairies Journey deck that I created. So if you're interested in that, I've got a link below for that also. All right. So with this Nine of Cups being reversed on top of my Crossroads, it almost appears as if this first week, Taurus, you're not sure what you want, okay? You might be having a hard time deciding what it is that you are wishing for. You're not sure exactly. So there might be a bit of just uncertainty going on that very first week, but we shall clarify. Week 2, boy, you're rolling. You are moving forward. I get my Eight of Cups, and then I also get my Rider. All about moving forward. Okay, so if you are struggling about what it is that you actually wish to do on the first week, it appears as if you've made a decision to move forward with something in some way. Cups traditionally are about emotional things, all right, but it doesn't. Emotional things can rest in many parts of our life, right? It can be very emotional with our job, our family, our work. Well, I said job. Things like that. Where you live, where you're currently residing. Either way, it appears as if you are ready to just move forward. Leave some things from the past behind and just move forward. That is fabulous, Taurus. Week 2. Week 3. It doesn't look like anything surprising is happening here. I get my Page of Swords and then I get the Lightning, both reversed. When this is straight up, it is new communication coming in. Whether that's good or bad depends on the cards around it. However, with this sudden surprise being reversed, whatever this communication is or thought, because swords are very mental. So if this is about new thoughts coming in or new information coming into you, week 3, whatever it is not a big surprise to you. Okay, so whatever it is that you are receiving, whether how you're thinking about something now or the information coming to you on week 3, it's not a big surprise to you. Okay, so that's actually good. Week 4, I get my Two of Pentacles, okay, and it is reversed on top of the bride. Now, the bride is about some type of a commitment, some type of a bond that is a bit more emotional, but it's also a legal bond in some way. With my Two of Pentacles reversed, that is a balancing act, all right? It looks like this week 4, you might have a bit of a struggle balancing some type of a commitment, all right? Trying to decide, what is more important? How should I balance this new opportunity with what I already have committed to in the past, okay? So you might be going through a bit of a struggle that 4th week as far as balancing something. Let's go ahead and continue on with some clarification. I feel these guys need to come out. All right. Okay. New beginnings. Okay. New moving towards something new. Stop this. We get the Death card on week 1. All right. And remember, we were talking about, trying to decide what it is you actually want. All right. It appears as if there will be some changes coming up for you. Where you're going to leave something from your present behind and move forward towards something new, which coincides completely with week 2. And we do get the 10 of Pentacles reversed, all right? It looks like this is not about family, okay? And I don't even believe it's about finances, to be honest with you. So either way, week 2, you have, whatever this is, you have decided to move forward, all right? Which is perfect with my Death card on week 1. So you are moving forward. Also, if this has to do with there was some type of a family financial help to you, all right, so perhaps there was a family member that was either depending on you financially, or you were depending on a family member financially, or some type of old money financially in some form. It appears as if you were moving forward from that, okay, which is good, right? So if you were helping a family member in need, perhaps they have gotten on their feet and now you can move forward from that. So that's great. Or vice versa. They were helping you and you're able to move forward. And would you look at this on week 3, Taurus, I get my my 7 of Cups, all right, reversed. Now, when it is straight up, it's sometimes can be your head's in the clouds, all right? You have all these ideas and you just are not sure which one to pull on, okay? Also, it can be a bit of a delusional way of thinking, kind of like looking at the world through rose-colored glasses when it's straight up, but it's reversed. You are actually thinking clearly, all right? So remember I said that whatever is coming at you here in week 3 is not a big surprise. You are able to hone in on it and not be scattered about how am I going to handle this information, what am I going to do with this information. So it does appear as if you are very level-headed on this 3rd week, Taurus, which congrats, good. Week 4, we get my High Priestess, okay, and she is reversed. So on top of all of this, it appears as if she's all about keeping things to herself. She has inner knowledge when it is straight up, but she's quiet about it, all right? She doesn't need to boast about it. She just knows she has it. Also, it can be about keeping secrets, all right? The High Priestess is fabulous with keeping secrets. It looks like all the cards are being laid on the table here, all right? So if you are trying to balance something that you maybe didn't want to tell somebody about here, it looks like towards the end of that 4th week, Taurus, you're ready to go ahead and spill the beans, all right, which is great. So, which is can be sometimes just a relief, right? You know, if you've been holding on to something forever and, you know, you didn't feel like you could talk to someone about it, it appears like week 4, you are going to feel a little bit more open to being able to discuss something that you might be having a hard time balancing, or, you know, perhaps it's just too much going on and you need help with a certain area of your life because, you know, you are too busy over here to handle this. So you just finally come clean with someone that you are in some type of a committed bond with that is able to take the pressure off. Great, go for it, man. I'm all about taking the pressure off. All right, so let's do one more clarification. And then we'll see how you're going into feeling going into the month of March. Oh, good. Fabulous. So we get the golden ring on week 1. That's great. All right. So the decision that you have made to move forward in something, to change something up, is a good decision here. All right. So just know that in week 1, even if this decision was forced on you, it was not necessarily, perhaps this decision that needs to be made was not necessarily how you wanted it to go. You know, we can't always move forward, Taurus, in the way that we had thought we would, right? Sometimes there's a different way that we aren't seeing, and it kind of gets forced on us, but it's for the best. Okay, so this is actually really good news to get this at the end of that first week, and I believe that's why you are feeling a little bit more carefree going into the month, or going into the second week, because it looks like with my safe being my last clarification card here, my open safe, it looks like this is all good as well. This is also going to be kind of an abundant thing for you. And abundance isn't always just about money. It can be about emotions, you know, relationships, whatever, you know, whatever you feel makes you feel abundant. All right. And remember, I said, if there was a family member that was relying on you in some form financially, it appears as if, you know, there's a bit of relief here. So you're able to move forward and adjust your budget in some way. All right. Or vice versa. You no longer need to depend on someone else in order to feel abundant. You're able to handle things now on your own without the financial assistance of someone else. So you're able to actually move forward and be more independent. Bravo, bravo, Taurus. All right, and then I get a good omen on this third week. Remember, we talked about there was some information that you were, that was not necessarily a big surprise to you. You have a level head about it. And it's actually, there again, this information is actually a good omen. All right. Now, what does that mean? That it doesn't have to be all, you know, witchy, but a good omen can be, it's just good luck. All right. It was good sense. You're making good sense here out of whatever this is. You're not overreacting also. So things are working out just fine that third week. Week 4, I do get the heart reversed. I believe you're laying your heart on the table here, okay? You have put your heart into something. You've been putting your heart into something. It might be getting a bit too much for you, all right? If you're starting your own business, you might have been doing it all by yourself, but now you've built it to a point where you actually need help with that. Okay, where you can hire somebody to do, I don't know, your advertising or whatever it is that you just no longer have the time to do. All right. So this is actually good as well. So if you've put your heart into something and you're finding it you've been finding it a bit difficult to balance everything else going on around you in your life, it appears as if there's going to be a bit of a relief here. all right? There is something or someone out there who you're going to talk to and be able to either give you great advice, or you're just able to, like a counselor, you're just able to unload, right? Nothing wrong with that. So that is week 4. Great cards. I don't really see anything negative. I don't even really see anything like, that's going to stop you dead in your tracks here. You have a good level head on your shoulders this month. You're able to move forward to better things. The decision, whatever it is that happens here this first week, is for the best. You're getting the golden ring. Fabulous, fabulous things happening for you in February, Taurus. So let's see how you're feeling, which should be pretty gosh darn good, going into the month of March. Taurus, how is Taurus feeling? Well, we're going to go back. Well, that's fabulous. How's Taurus feeling going into the month of March? Great. Okay, this is good. You're feeling your oats, Taurus. Look at that. You're feeling like you have made some great decisions. You're able to handle multiple things at once, okay? But yet it doesn't feel like it's such a struggle anymore. So it could very well be that, this 4th week gave you some sense of a relief in some form. All right, now I also do get my 5 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles reversed. All right, so you might have had to shake some things up in February, so you might be feeling like, it's all new and unsure. So you might be feeling a bit unsure about some things and as far as how you handled it. However, you also know that you've got the ability, you've got the strength to make the changes and go forward with the changes that you have created or have been created for you in the month of February. So you're actually feeling kind of on top of the world, even though it might be a bit scary. All change is scary. I don't care what it is, right? Even if it's happy, it's scary because it's like you get that feeling in your gut like, oh my gosh, I hope I can handle it. Also, don't be getting that feeling in your gut that all these positive things that are in the making here in the month of February, please don't feel in your gut that you don't deserve it. Okay, because you do, or you absolutely do. Everybody deserves happiness, abundance, whatever that might be. You absolutely do deserve it. And I'm telling you that because of these 2 reversed cards here. So if you start to feel that way, or you start to second guess, am I capable of doing this? Just shut those negative thoughts right down. Going into the month of March is my advice to you. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for the month of February. Thank you all so very, very much for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all the things. And definitely thank you for checking out the Candle Boutique and purchasing those. I have so much fun. I also will do like custom, so just shoot me an email and I'll be happy to discuss if you need anything custom done with the Candle Boutique. They're all natural. And I would love to do a personal reading for you. Just send me an email. And if you were interested in the Fairy's Journey, there's an email for that as well. All right, that's what I have. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I want you to have a fabulous February, Taurus. Until we meet again in March, I am always sending loving energy your way. Bye-bye.